John, you are also a former professional. You were an accountant?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's not nearly as exciting as you might think. So,
really?
I turned to comedy, yeah. And I mean, I'm sure hearing jokes from an accountant's kind of like hearing dating stories from the guy in tech support.
Yeah?
This guy's make-believe.
Yeah. So how is the dating scene for a former accountant?
The dating scene's kind of tough. You know, I guess it's kind of weird because I look at relationships with girls like relationships with cars.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, when you get a new car, it's just like a new relationship. Everything smells great. Transmission's tight. And then what happens? Depreciation.
Yep.
Sometimes double declining balance. Woo, who's the accountant? I am. Then once depreciation kicks in, you got to decide, are you going to stick it out till the end or are you going to sell? Some people don't even wait for another buyer. You just leave her right there on the side of the road.
Now, you have a new CD.
Yes, I do. I do.
It's called
Outside the Box.
What'd you call it then?
Yeah, Outside the Box. You know, live outside the box. Everyone's always telling you to think outside the box in the corporate world. And I was like, look, lady, I'm an accountant with a sense of humor. I live outside the box. So it's got a picture of me climbing out of a cubicle. Yeah, you know, just that's who I am. It's got a picture of my old 10-key adding machine on the back. Just for posterity's sake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your own adding machine.
Yeah, just to like rub it in.
Kind of like having your own bowling ball, isn't it?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, yeah.
What was the one where I used to work? I left it there. So
you can operate that without looking at it?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Come on.
Hell yeah.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Both hands. Yeah.
Now, do they have the numbers? Do they do it?
What?
Where's the one on an adding machine?
The one's on the bottom left. Yeah.
So it's like this, like your keyboard.
Yeah.
See, that pisses me off.
Yeah, right here.
What, do you want it to be on the top?
It's not like a phone.
Yeah, so I'm an American, Bob. We read left to right. Last time I checked, start at the top of the page. This is in China.
Well,
Why do they do that?
You're right there, Tom.
Why do they do that?
You know, if I knew, I'd probably still be working there. I don't know. Yeah,
so the top line is 789?
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I don't
make
know.
any
You
sense.
just learn.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's just like the alphabet. Why is the alphabet all screwed up?
On the
keyboard?
typewriter.
Why is our typewriter
Same
the way
reason.
it is?
I know. No. I know why that.
Oh, here
Why
we
is
go.
that?
Why is that?
Because when the first typewriters came out, they were mechanical devices, and if they had the most common letters right there on the what's that line called?
Home row.
On the home row,
Yeah.
They would jam.
the little things would have jammed.
Mm-hmm.
What are those called? Those little hammer deals? That hit
Well, maybe that's it.
I don't know.
Oh.
The least common numbers are. Oh crap! That doesn't matter.
that doesn't really work.
Maybe that's why I should stick to comedy.
Do you do your own taxes and stuff?
Barely. Actually, most accountants don't do taxes. Some of us prefer
I thought
to
you were-
embezzle.
I thought you were going to say most comedians don't do taxes.
Yeah, most comedians don't do
That's
taxes
true.
either. But
That's very true.
yeah, I got to file something.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
So now you're a single guy. You're
Yeah.
obviously remaining single.
Obviously.
Yeah, well, you know, it's
remaining-
tough out there. Yeah, well, he's really complimentary, isn't he?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh no! I mean, you said you
only
said
get it
you're
every
still
once in a while.
Yeah, right.
you're still
Dude,
single.
I
out
like you
there.
too, Tom. Thanks.
No, I'm not being mean. I just
Yes, you are.
every time you come here, you're
Well,
still.
you're obviously
Of course I'm
disfigured and hideously deformed.
You're hideous,
Clearly you
and
will
there's
die
no way a
alone.
woman would go out with you.
Die alone unless she's blind and possibly. But go ahead, tell us your little
Wow.
accountant story.
That's not condescending at all, is it?
No.
Now, seriously, did women find you more attractive when they found out you're a comedian, or was it back in the old days that you're an accountant and they think, okay, this guy's going to be able to?
You know, the accounting
Support a
thing's,
family.
you know, attractive, I guess, in the March and April time frame. And then after that, they don't want to talk to you till next year. And then the accounting, the comedian thing's funny for a night, I guess. And then you're dangerous maybe a little bit. But yeah, but girls out there are weird. Now, I mean, a lot of these girls getting their belly buttons pierced, thinking that's attractive. You know, that's going to make them attractive, you know, and like. You don't walk into a bar and you see some toothless she-beast and you're like, man, she's got no teeth, but did you see her belly button? Oh! It's not the belly button and piercing that makes you sexy. I mean, you don't throw a satellite dish on a trailer and call it a penthouse suite now, do you? No, you don't.
A toothless she-beast, and I'm the one who's being mean. Wow, that's rough.
Well, she's not here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's not talking right to her.
She's hanging upside down in the cave right now.
No, are you serious? Are you seeing someone right now, kind of a little bit on a semi-regular basis? No, it's just you. And
Yeah, it's tough being on the road, and being super obnoxious. Apparently, the ladies don't like that.
So now I assume that if with your skills at operating and answering, what's this called?
Adding machine.
Adding machine.
You probably are a computer geek of some
I do
sort.
have some mad Excel skills. If
Do you know?
If
Is
I
that what
dare
it's called?
say.
So,
Yeah.
like, I'm assuming most of it's directed toward internet porn.
No, not really.
In your lonely, pathetic life,
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
You certainly can't go out of doors with that face. So you're
Actually,
home alone a
looking
lot.
up sniper rifles is really what I do. Sit outside here in the woods and
Wait for Tom to
you
go to his car.
John Garrett is our guest. I'm only kidding, of course.
I tell you what, there's $100 in it for you.
That's it. Come on now.
Now, I mentioned this earlier. You are a graduate of Notre
University
Dame.
of Notre Dame. Yes.
Sorry about the football team getting in a turnaround phase.
You know, it's
obviously.
completely my fault.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of everybody blaming it on me.
No, people are sympathetic. They just want it to. They want
I
it to
didn't
go
wear
well.
the lucky shirt on Saturday. It's totally my fault.
I know. That's where I was.
Yeah, Chick knows what I mean.
That's where I was yesterday.
What,
Trying
you
to
didn't
get-
wear your lucky shirt,
I'm
so
trying
they
to
lost?
get the right jersey, and I didn't hit on it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.